Good afternoon, you guys. So I have gotten so many requests for a tutorial for the folio that I did yesterday. So I got up and I started preparations for another folio for a tutorial. So to start off with, what I use is a paper grocery bag to wrap the pieces for the main base in. So what you're going to need is one piece of either cereal box, lasagna box, chipboard, whatever you choose to use. You're going to need one piece that is 8.5 by 6.5. One piece that is 8.5 by 7. One piece that is 8.5 by 4. And two pieces that are 8.5 by 1. And then you're going to place them with the 8.5 by 6.5 first, and then an 8.5 by 1. You're going to want to leave a small gap in between each one. And then you're going to place the 8.5 by 7. And then you will place the other 8.5 by 1. And then the 8.5 by 4. Like I said, you make sure you leave a small, at least ruler wide gap in between each piece so it can fold properly. I'm going to remove the tape off of the back of each of these and get them placed down, and I'll be back. Okay, once you get all of your pieces glued down to your paper bag or whatever you're choosing to glue it down to. Some people start with decorative cardstock, but I like to use paper bag underneath mine because then I like to put fabric over that. So I am doing it exactly how I would do it. That way it makes it easier, not only for the tutorial, but also for you guys. So the next step is going to be to fold up these edges. You want to leave at least a 1-inch gap of paper to wrap around your cardboard or your chipboard, whatever you're going to use. In my case, this time I used a Stouffer's lasagna box. You're going to want to fold all of those up and then either glue or tape them down, whatever adhesive you choose to use. So I'm going to get those done and I'll be right back. Now that that's all glued down, I'm going to take the fabric of my choice, which happens to be this hot pink, because the paper I'm using today for this folio is hot pink, because I'm out of all my other colors. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to first glue the fabric to the outside of the paper bag cover. And then after that, I'm going to cut the corners of the fabric. And then I will wrap the fabric around just like you would if you were making a journal. Just make sure you miter your corners. And I will be using 3-in-1 to attach the fabric to the cover. And then I will be back. Now that I have that fabric glued down, this is what your base is going to look like before we fill it. You're going to take the two pieces that are 8.25 by 4, and you're going to put them right on the spines. And you're going to glue them down, or tape, or whatever you choose to use, whatever adhesive. I'm using art glitter glue. So I put art glitter glue all along the back of the piece that I'm using for the spine, and then I also run it along the spine itself on the base of the book. The next thing you're going to want to do is find the crevice of those spines. And you're going to want to score them very lightly so you don't rip your paper. It'll make the folding process of the folio a lot easier. And then you're going to just fold it. There will be a part 2.